In this video I will show you how you can get and use Soul Swap in Sorcerer Ascent on Roblox. Subscribe, hype, like, and watch until the end to understand this guide properly. In Sorcerer Ascent, the Soul Swap Stone is a super important key item that you need if you want to learn the simple domain technique from the NPC Cusicape. And without it, you are basically locked out of some core late game progression, so I will tell you exactly why this item matters and how you can get it. You can obtain the Soul Swap Stone in a few different ways, either from the Travel Merchant, from Boxes of Luck, or by farming world event enemies like soldiers and skitterfaces. And unlocking simple domain with this stone is a mandatory step before you can ever learn domain expansion at level 105. If you are grinding Sorcerer Ascent seriously, you are probably aiming for domain expansion as your big power spike. But before you hit that level 105 moment, you need to lock in your defensive basics. And that is where Simple Domain comes in. To unlock Simple Domain, you need a rare artifact called the Soul Swap Stone. And in this video guide I will walk you through where to find the stone, how to get the required skill book, and how you finally unlock this defensive tool so you can survive tougher areas like Yoshiwara City. The Soul Swap Stone is not just a random collectible, because it is the literal key to unlocking Simple Domain. And this matters for two big reasons. First, Simple Domain is essential for surviving enemy domains in PvP and high-level PvE. And second, you cannot unlock your own domain expansion at level 105 unless you learn Simple Domain first. Before you start farming anything, you need to make sure your character is ready, because you do not want to waste time or resources before hitting the requirements. So you need to be in the Yoshiwara City region and at least level 80. The hardest part of this whole process is getting the Soul Swap Stone itself, because it is a rare item and heavily depends on RNG or good timing, and you have three main ways to obtain it. The easiest method is the Travel Merchant, who spawns every single hour, and if you have the currency, this is the fastest option. So your best move is to server hop or watch the clock and check his stock the moment he appears. The second method is opening Boxes of Luck, because the Soul Swap Stone can drop from Box of Luck 1, 2, or 3. But this is pure gambling, so only do this if you already have spare boxes or extra currency to burn. The third method is the Grinder route, where you farm world events, which are special events where groups of enemies spawn around the map. And here you want to target flies at level 45 and above since they are easy to mob farm. Soldiers at level 45, 75, and 105, but be careful because higher tier soldiers can hit hard, and skitterfaces at level 75 and above, which are tankier and require good DPS. A solid pro tip here is to use AoE abilities during world events so you can tag as many enemies as possible, because more kills means more chances for the Soul Swap Stone to drop. Getting the stone alone is not enough though, because you also need the Simple Domain book to actually learn the technique. And this book drops from the boss Yajatoru, who is level 95 and above and has a 5% drop rate. This is a classic grind situation, because you might get lucky on your first kill or end up farming him 20 times. So bring a strong build or a friend to speed things up. Once you finally have both the Soul Swap Stone and the Simple Domain book, you are ready to unlock the skill. So head to the area where Yajatoru spawns. Look for the NPC Cusicape standing nearby. Interact with him, and hand over the Soul Swap Stone, and after that, you will instantly learn Simple Domain and be one big step closer to level 105 and your own domain expansion. If you are struggling with the grind, an expert tip is to boost your stats by checking your abilities menu, which unlocks at level 15, and redeem active codes there to get free soul points, because you can use those soul points to roll for God Tyranids. And that stat boost massively increases your damage, making the grind for the Soul Swap Stone and the book way faster and less painful.